Hey you guys, this is your girl The Monroe, and I'm here for another vlog on Swatches to Go. We are here at Sephora. As you see, this is a Tuscaloosa location, University Mall. I'm actually about to introduce you to two makeup artists inside my studio. They are going to do the Swatches to Go today. So I will be behind scenes, but I just want you guys to see who we have. Follow me. Alright you guys, we have Leah Jackson and Latoya Tolliver. They are makeup artists at CatchTheBeats Makeup Studio, and they are going to do the swatches on the best concealers out right now. I'm doing top 3, okay? So you guys make sure y'all stay tuned and y'all watch and pay attention, okay? Alright.
Hi, I'm Leah Danielle with CatchTheBeats Makeup Studio.
And I'm Latoya Tolliver with CatchTheBeats Studios.
And we're going to be doing our top 5 review on swatching the concealer, creaseless concealer from Tarte. And we're going to be swatching on Toya.
Okay, let's get started.
Alright, I'm going to take this. So we're going to start with our 5 top for our Milani girls. And we're going to start with our lightest shade. And this is going to be in 43H Tan Deep. And I'm going to start right here. So right off the bat, this is a really creamy concealer. You liking how this feels on your arm right now?
I do. I love it. I love it.
Okay. And then our next shade is going to be in 50H Deep. So I would say you could probably highlight with both of these colors.
And
Now
both
these
seem
are
full coverage.
I was actually going to say these seem a little bit thinner than what I would like. But I think you could definitely build them up as you go. So you could get to a really full coverage concealer with this. So next we're going to go with 525 and Deep Sand. Let's see.
Ooh.
And it's going to be a little bit of a deeper shade with some peachy undertones. I could probably highlight for that with myself.
It's very soft too.
Very soft.
Very soft.
Okay, and next we're going in with 55G and Rich Golden.
And all these are waterproof.
And they're supposed to be very creaseless. So for my ladies with the more wrinkly under eyes, this is the concealer for you. And then this we actually picked for contour, and then for my deep ladies. And this is going to be in 64H in Espresso.
Oh, very
And this
pretty.
is going to be a very dark chocolate.
It's giving me like a satin finish.
Yes,
almost.
it's very, very nice, very creamy. And I could say a great deep contour color, or just a very nice concealer for my dark ebony ladies. I love it.
Love it.
Love it. So far, I think these concealers are really nice. Great to add to your kit. Check it out at Sephora.
Hey, we're back again with Huda Beauty. We're going to do a review on the concealers.
And we're looking at the Overachiever Concealer, which is a high coverage cream concealer. And we're going to be doing our top 5 shades.
And we're going to start with her arm.
The reason we're doing my arm this time is because I do have a tattoo, so we want to see how full coverage this concealer really is.
And we're going to start off with the lightest concealer, with it. It's granola.
So we're thinking this shade is going to be good for our lighter, fair-skinned ladies. Good highlight for maybe a full or natural glam look. So I think that's pretty full coverage. One little swipe and it pretty much covered my tattoo. Rub it on there a little bit more.
How does it feel?
Yeah, that's why I want you to rub it some more. Seems really creamy, very smooth application, and if you guys can see, the applicator almost looks like a lip gloss tube rather than like the wand. So moving on, what's the next shade?
The next shade.
The next one is caramel corn. It's like a shade up from granola. So we're just gradually getting deeper from lightest to darkest. I don't know, I think that's pretty full coverage. And I'm not using any more, I'm just using the applicator sticks to just roll it down just a little bit farther. So I would say this one's a little bit peachier and maybe has a little bit more of a yellow undertone than this one. This is probably more neutral. But I'm looking forward to seeing these deeper shades. Alrighty, let's get to it. Peanut butter. Peanut butter. Can't go wrong with peanut butter. Now, peanut butter is my guess for what my highlighting shade would be. What y'all think about that? I think that's pretty nice. I love it. It's a nice deep shade, but it's not too yellowy, which is my problem that I run into a lot. So do you think this would be good for contouring? Highlighting, yes, not the contour so much unless it's somebody who's very fair skinned. All right, let's move right along. Our next one, maple syrup. Maple syrup. Let's smell it. That one right here because that one's actually a little bit darker. So this one is very, very deep. Probably like a milk chocolate if I had to describe it. And last but not least, honeycomb. It's a little darker. Kind of give me a reddish, pinkish undertone. So we kind of got these out of order a little bit, but that's okay. So this would probably be the best shade for contouring or for my chocolate girls. And this is a very peachy red undertone highlighting shade for people with red undertones. So these are our top 5. So check out Huda Beauty at Sephora. Alright guys, I hope you guys are ready because we're getting ready to head to Ulta for the Lower End brand. So make sure you stay tuned.
Hey, this your girl, the Monroe with my makeup artist. We are here in front of Fenty Beauty. When I tell you Rihanna and her crew went off with these concealers, you should have known because when she came out with these foundations, we was already blown away. So can y'all see the ranges of this? It's like everything.
50 shades.
Yes.
50 shades.
So no one is out. Like, you know what I mean? Like she really looked out for everyone, and I think that's a pretty great deal. So they're getting ready to swatch on me, and I have some great tattoos. Shout out to Shannon. I can't remember his face. I've dropped his Facebook in because he does great work. So you guys ready? So we get ready to swatch? All right.
Okay, so we're gonna start with our lightest shade in number 330. I'm gonna start right here. And this is, how does this feel for you so far?
It feels creamy, and it's lightweight.
Lightweight and
It
still full
is
coverage.
full
Wow.
coverage. Yes, you cannot see the tag.
So that was number 330. Now we're gonna look at 340, so just a step up. We just wanna see the comparison.
Oh my God, it feels so good on my skin.
What do you think for shades for you, for yourself? Do you think this is something you could use?
I actually think it's something I can use.
Okay. Do you think
It's
you like the
beautiful.
330 or the 340 better?
The 340 for me,
Okay.
because I don't know, I don't want to be too Michael Jackson scary looking, I'm light skinned, but I don't want to be
James
scary.
Charles with that flash.
Okay, I don't want to be too scary looking.
All right, so the next swatch, moving up to the next shade.
Okay, it's number 385.
385. This is crazy. This is actually my foundation in the summertime. Close to it.
Perfect.
That is beautiful. Right
I'm
on top
really
of the lipstick.
liking
Right on
these
top.
colors. Like, they're neutral, but they still give you the undertones you need.
Yes, they definitely do. And I have a hard time with that too, because being light skinned, people think that you're already yellow undertone, and I'm kind
But
of
there's
in
so many
between. It is. I blame my dad
It's always bad.
and my grandma because they're Indian and they got Caucasian in them and they black. It's like a lot of stuff, Yeah, I know, right? You don't know until I have my black hair on that I'm looking mixed.
She got her black hair on.
I know,
Okay, we're gonna
A little
go.
foreign.
We're gonna go to our next one, which is number 420. So what about the price? You guys think it's affordable?
Yes, I think Fenty Beauty is very affordable.
So these are actually the same price as the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. They're both $26. The Huda Beauty is $30. So I feel like these are probably around the same size, but price-wise, if you're going for full coverage, you might as well go with these.
Right.
And this is our darkest, and it is number 498.
And this is just the very darkest concealer she has.
Oh my God.
Give me a satin finish almost.
Oh my God, this is beautiful.
Love it, love it, love it.
Oh my goodness.
Do you really want to watch that on?
Yeah.
No.
I like to see my
It
tattoos.
looks really nice.
Ash
She
looked
did a good
great on the
job.
tattoos, because
So for my ladies with
you
face
can't see
tats.
it. Yes, you guys see this? This is where it's at. This is Swatches and Go. We are not playing with you guys for 2019. Catch the Beat Studios is coming for YouTube. This is something pretty big, so I want you guys to understand where we're going with this. You get what I'm saying? We're giving you everything that's the top 3. We would say top 5, but 5 would take longer. We're saying top. Hey, this is your girl, The Ro Monroe at Catch the Beats Makeup Studio, and this is Leah Jackson, Miss Latoya Tolliver, and we're here to do a little review toward the end of our Swatches and Go. So we're going to talk about the concealers and which ones were their favorite, and we're going to start with Leah, okay?
All right. So we went to Sephora and we went to Ulta, and we swatched a couple different concealers. I would say that my top concealer that we swatched would probably be the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer. Just because they have 50 different shades, and that's crazy. And it's not that you have to find one and just stick with it because it's your closest match. You're gonna find your match. You're gonna find something that matches you perfectly. So them and Smashbox, because Smashbox also had a really very large range of colors, and their applicator was really unique. So those are my top 2 favorite concealers.
How many concealers was it in Smashbox?
I want to say there was 20 of them, so not as many as Fenty, but it did have a large range of colors, so it went very, very deep, and then they had a lot of fair shades as well.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What about you, Toya?
Fenty. I chose Fenty because of the coverage that it gave and the creamy feel that I got. It was very full coverage, and I love that. So thumbs up.
Yes, the Fenty Beauty is very flexible. So you have anybody with oily skin, dry skin, is great for both. You can actually move it to be very flexible on the face. I think that's pretty cool. Also, let's talk about this range first. The range of colors that the Fenty Beauty has came out with is everything. The thing about us as colored women, we don't find our shade in every cosmetic line. So I think they did an awesome job with that. They actually won me over with that. Only thing I wish was it was in a different tube. I don't like the one tube. You know what I mean? The what is it? Filter.
The doe foot applicator,
Yes.
so it looks like a lip gloss.
A lip gloss. It looks like the lip gloss one that she has for her line. So I just wish that was different. But besides that, I think Fenty Beauty won all of us over. So congratulations, Fenty Beauty. You guys actually did a great job.
You did the thing.
Yes, honey, we are very proud of you because you're making all of us look good. Not just colored women, but women of every color. So that is a plus. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to our YouTube. Would you ladies like to say anything else?
Well, did you want to get into our least favorite?
Okay, yeah, let's get into the least favorite.
So our least favorite, we would have to say, is Flesh Cosmetics.
Flesh.
And we had never seen their line before until we went into Ulta. They do have a lot of different shades, but they're the amount you get in each tube of whatever product it is very minimal. So it does not really match the price point because the foundations were about $18 and it was about an ounce in the bottle or the stick. So I don't know. For the price, I don't know if it's worth it, but
the tubes were very small. The tubes, the foundation sticks were very small, and being the fact that the concealer tubes were double-sided, I don't think that was the issue. It's just how much that's inside of those tubes and the price that you pay. So just because it's at a lower end does not mean that it's at a greater value.
The only thing that I liked about Flesh was it was double-sided. That was it.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool, but other than that,
It did give out a lot of concealer, but the concealer was pretty thin.
Very,
It was very light. It was very, very light. So when it comes to coverage, it wasn't great.
the applicator was also like a brush, and I'm not sure if it was because it was still really new or if it's just the type of bristles they use, but the brush was extremely stiff, so it's not something I would say you could really apply to your face. You'd have to probably squeeze it on your hand and then use another brush to apply, just because it was so hard. But the shades were nice. They had good shades.
They did have great, I think they had a great coverage of shades for the foundation, the foundation
I
sticks.
think they had 40 shades. At least 40.
Yeah, they had 40. That was very close to Fenty. But I think that when it comes to the concealers, that's a no. Sorry, Flesh, you did not make our top. And we would love to interview, like, PR you guys if you want to send us some more stuff so we can actually swatch them and go. That'll be perfect for CatchTheBeats Makeup Studio. But on the other hand, thank you so much for tuning in. Be on the lookout for more swatches and go from us ladies. We are starting our YouTube page up, so you guys make sure you subscribe, and share.
Give it a thumbs up.
Okay, and make sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Catch the Beats Makeup Studio. We will make sure we put it down in the link. And just be on the lookout for a lot more things that we got coming, because we got some, I think P. Louise is next. So be on the lookout. P. Louise got some great things that we have to do. Like, we're really excited about P. Louise. So you guys make sure you stay tuned.